Hi everyone, so today I want to talk about the Violence Against Women Act. Specifically, I want to cover the eligibility requirements for relief under VAWA. Before I dive in, if you have any questions or you want to schedule a consultation, visit us at carboneattorneys.com. We have a button at the top of our website, just click it, fill it out, and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. So let's dive right in. In 1994, Congress passed the Violence Against Women Act, and this act heavily focused on protecting women and anyone that is the victim of domestic violence. It provided a ton of resources for local law enforcement, changed a lot of our criminal laws, and it injected protections against domestic violence into our laws. Now, when the law was reauthorized in 2000, it provided for immigration benefits for victims of domestic violence. And that's what we're focusing on here. Under VAWA, if you are the spouse of a U.S. citizen or legal permanent resident, the child of a U.S. citizen or legal permanent resident parent, or the parent of a U.S. citizen child who is at least 21 years old, and you are the victim of domestic violence, you may be entitled to relief under VAWA. Let's tackle spouses first. So in order to qualify under VAWA for relief, obviously you have to be married to a U.S. citizen or legal permanent resident. So you need to have that qualifying spousal relationship. Next, you must show that you have suffered battery or extreme cruelty at the hands of your spouse. In addition, you must show that you entered the marriage in good faith and not just to obtain immigration benefits. Also, you must show that you either resided with or currently reside with your spouse. And finally, you must show that you have good moral character. So, if you have a criminal conviction or a record, that may complicate your case, but it's not a complete barrier to relief. Now, the benefits here is, in some situations, you might have a U.S. citizen spouse who has petitioned for you and you're suffering severe abuse in this relationship, and you're afraid to go through that process with your spouse, or they might be holding that over you as another form of abuse. Now, the benefit of VAWA is that you can self-petition and you do not have to involve your spouse whatsoever. In fact, in all of the qualifying scenarios, you do not have to involve your U.S. citizen or LPR family member because that would certainly not only put you in danger, but put the entire process in danger for you. So in these situations, you can file a self-petition and follow through the process on your own, which is a great benefit. Now, for children who are experiencing domestic violence and looking to qualify under VAWA, it's very similar. Obviously, the relationship is different, but you need to show a qualifying parent-child relationship. You have to show the battery and extreme cruelty, as I discussed previously. You have to show that you resided with or currently reside with your parent. And finally, good moral character. Now, if you're under the age of 14 years old, you're presumed to have good moral character. So you don't have to prove this eligibility requirement. Now, for parents, it's very similar, but there is some caveats here. So you must show the qualifying parent-child relationship. Your child must be at least 21 years old and they must be a United States citizen. So there's no protections here if your child is an LPR, legal permanent resident. Next, you have to show that you suffered battery and extreme cruelty at the hands of your child. You must also show that you currently reside with or you have resided with your child in the past. And finally, good moral character, as I've previously discussed. So these are the eligibility requirements for VAWA. Now, if you petition for VAWA and you are granted VAWA, there are many benefits, including access to a green card, which provides you with the legal authority to live and work in the United States and get the protection that you deserve. So there it is. That's the eligibility requirements for VAWA. If you have any questions, please reach out. If you like this video, you want to see more, please like, subscribe, double tap, and I'll keep making them.